Amrutat parimuchyante sarve Dhruv vipapam parameshvabhutai yat pundarekam puramadhya sakrastam.
Heritage is a not-for-profit, non-government organization that was registered in the year 1994. Our organization is all about the preservation, dissemination of our heritage and culture, which includes our natural heritage and our cultural heritage. We started this festival, Gudiya SAMBHRAMA, in October 2010 and started with the whole big festival in the January of 2011, and now every year it runs from the end of January to the first week of March, every weekend across Bangalore in 8 to 9 venues and about 21 to 22 temples. We have a section for artists who are upcoming but for whom this is a profession, artists that apply, and then we have artists who we invite for the performance.
I was quite thrilled and I had a very good darshan, and the ambience is great here and I really enjoyed performing, especially in Bangalore because it's so much of culture and people are so educated about the music.
An amazing sound system, beautiful lights, and this very amazing natural setting was one of the best things that has happened to us in recent times. The way it's organized, the way the whole thing is put together, and people's interest and the venues they have selected for this wonderful festival, really praiseworthy. I mean, any amount of words is going to fall short.
Selecting the theme Ganga was very unique because not many compositions are there on Ganga and Gangadishwaran.
I heard of Gudiya SAMBHRAMA Festival before, but this is really a great opportunity for me that I've been invited this year, 2015, by Vijay Lakshmi ji, and it's really a great honor for me to be here and such an auspicious stage. The audience was so cool and they were so energetic that I received their energy and I could perform, and I'm really happy that everyone liked my performance and hope to be in Bangalore once again next time.
This year, in fact, we have a scientist who's been here from the Indian Institute of Science come and speak about water in every one of our venues on one day. He's like, this year we have a Kalyani because our theme is water. Kalyani is a temple tank.
It's one of the best ventures that's happening in the country to promote or to rather inform youngsters about our culture.
For us as artists, it's a great experience to perform in this kind of a divine setting.
Way to connect the architecture and architectural heritage with cultural, with the dance and the music. So it's a great thing that this festival is happening in Bangalore, and people are in large numbers coming to watch. Other classical dances were housed originally in the temples, and it's a great feeling to be performing in these festivals. It creates a completely different kind of energy. We have found that it's very exciting to be performing for people who may not actually normally come to you and to see you perform in an auditorium. So I think it's a wonderful idea.
Different backgrounds, men, women, children, educated, uneducated, the flower vendor, the lady who takes care of your footwear in the temple, all of them enjoying what is going on.
5 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಮಗು. ನಾನು ಶಿವನ ಬಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು ನನಗೆ.
I've been performing in this Gudiya SAMBHRAMA festival since it started, I think. We need to see that our tradition is kept intact, and in this regard this Gudiya SAMBHRAMA office bearers are doing a great job. Not only doing the festival, and it has been giving encouragement and good opportunities to young artists. And also senior artists are coming and performing. They conduct the festival very systematic. The stage, the sound, the light, everything is very good. I hope this Gudiya SAMBHRAMA will spread all over Karnataka, and it makes a big name in coming years.
Bengaluru, as it is very rich in culture, so it's always a pleasure to perform in Bangalore because the crowd, they are very well known about music and classical art forms. So you really need to prepare yourself well. Ambience is very good. What could be more auspicious than performing in a temple? So the feeling was very good. The energy was very good off the stage.
Today we are so glad to be a part of this festival because it's a temple festival. We will talk about two incarnations of Lord Vishnu. One is Krishna and one is Narasimha.
People who came for this festival were very young kids, young children, and their mothers who were mostly homemakers, and there were teachers, and there were working professionals, who work in corporate companies, and then there were senior citizens who were so fond of music and dance. Forget all their worries, all their problems. They're just here. They're just enjoying the present. I mean, that's what I can say.
ಸಂಗೀತ್ ನಾಟಕ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ ಯುವ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ ಇದು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಗಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಶಾ ಇವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಕಥಕ್ ನೃತ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ.
And these little kids, I think they were the main motivation factor for me. I think we should clap for them. They are so, I would say, receptive. I was so happy to have them in the audience.
What we really get from the government, they are trying, but what we get from them is hardly anything. It probably covers just one venue out of the 9 venues. And so funding is a huge, huge challenge for us.
in every temple, before we start on the main stage, we have one performance within the temple, which we call the Sangeeta Nritya Kainkaryam. Dancers just love it. And in Koramangala, the Lashwa space and the Radha Kalpa dance company did a beautiful thing where they brought their littlest ones, who are between 5 and 7, to come and chant slokas within the temple. And then of course they did their little offering of a small dance sloka, Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya, and it was such a joy to see these beautiful little children in these heritage spaces dressed up in the most wonderful traditional manner. You know, on one of the days we definitely have traditional games, and it's such a wonderful thing to see all these little children and their grandmothers sitting together and playing. The program runs in several temples across Bangalore. We have tried to choose temples that are over 300 years old, but in some areas of course we don't have that kind of old heritage space. Our whole festival is a coming together of heritage, culture, nature, all in sacred spaces. In this day and age, I think we need the silence of the temples, because art does bring that silent space within you. Even though it's from outside, it somewhere brings that silence within you.